Hey, welcome in. FG here. So we are back at this again. Lots of stuff here. I'm just gonna reach over the top and we pull one out. And it looks like we're going to be looking at Palau today. Something I got for $61. Okay, let's get into it here. I don't remember what this one is either. That should be good. Yep, okay. All right. Well, they got it very well packaged. Okay, so it's something that I bought that came in some original government packaging, looks like, or some kind of packaging, maybe not government. Oh, there's my invoice. Let me grab that. Oh, right. I remember this one now. So this one came from a seller that was selling lots of different things. I mean, I went through the other stuff that they were selling. It was listed as an estate lot. And all the lots they were selling were listed as estate lots. But there were actually only a few coins in it. A lot of it was other random stuff. So I kind of figured it was correct. It is kind of an estate lot, just an estate of stuff. This happened to be one of the few coins that was in it. And I won the bidding on it. So it's called Treasures of the World from 2011. There's our certificate of authenticity. So you can see it's, well, we're not going to need the Numista page, although I'm going to put it up there. But 25 grams of silver. So $60 for 25 grams of silver is a little bit steep, but it is something that only had 1,000 mintage. Oh wait, sorry. Fineness is 999. It had 2,000 mintage. That's what it was. So 2,000, and it actually has a piece of ruby on the coin. 2011. There's a whole series of these that have different gems and such. Treasures of the World. So depicting a mining scene there with a piece of actual ruby on the coin. I thought that was really pretty cool. Now, Republic of Palau is not necessarily a cheap country. Most of their coins are coins that are like this, very low mintage, high collectability. And you can see it's antiqued finish. Trying to get into the capsule here. I wonder if this is nope, not a twist. It's just a stiff capsule. There we go. So I thought it was interesting that this was one of the few coins they had that was in this estate sale. It made me wonder if ruby is like was a birth stone or something like that. I thought that was very cool. So that's actually the second coin that I've gotten that has something not silver on the coin. If you recall, I also have the Mali, the coin, big 5-ounce coin from Mali that was the meteorite coin. So there we go. There's our ooh, I wonder if this is going to go in our bullion book in this capsule. I'm gonna have to check that thickness of that capsule out. That is pretty thick. But I am going to put it in the bullion book, even though it's not a full ounce of silver. But let's go ahead and put the Numista page up here. So we can see it is a non-circulating coin. It is 25 grams of 3/9 fine silver. Palau is denominated in US dollars, interestingly enough. So this coin is a $5. It is essentially worth $5 face value of US currency. Speaking of the denomination, you do have to be careful of the coins you're looking at. For Palau, if you see $1 coins, most of the $1 coins are going to be copper, nickel, or silver plated copper. So you have to be looking at I think the $2 coins are sterling silver, and then the $5 coins are 3/9 fine silver. Although I don't know that for sure on everything, but we can see this is part of a series, Treasures of the World. And if we scroll down, we'll see it's got that 2000 vintage antique finish. Of course, it's worth bullion value, so at 25 grams, that's about somewhere in the $32, $33 range today when I'm filming. Depending on what silver's doing today, it's been going all over the place. If we scroll down, you can actually see there's some other $5 coins of various designs out there on eBay. None of them cheap. So when I won this one at $61, I was actually kind of surprised, because none of the Palau coins that I've come across that are silver have ever seemed to be cheap. So I'm relatively confident this one's real. I will do some due diligence with magnets and slide tests, that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty confident that this is not a fake. Anyways, okay, let's put up the map. And we can see this is over in the Pacific. It's relatively close to the Philippines there. On Numista, it's identified with a single dot there. But let me put up the map from Wikipedia here, and you'll see it actually is a large group of islands. And if you actually check information about it, Republic of Palau consists of approximately 340 islands. It's the western part of the Carolines Islands, which are part of the Micronesia subregion of Oceania. Now, Micronesia is a dirty word because Micronesia is technically the one country of the world as a group that has never had any type of silver coin. The eastern and central parts of the Caroline Islands, so Palau's the western part, the eastern and central parts make up what's known as the Federated States of Micronesia. And that's going to be the one lone holdout with never had a silver coin that covers that area. Not, occupiers or anything like that. It's never had a coin. So there we go. We will have already been zoomed in here to see them. But as I add this into my database, we should see the dot on the Numista map update color. And let's take a look at where it's going to go in the book. Now, we will be keeping all of the packaging. And that will go in my, basically a packaging box that I have set up. And let's see. We'll take a look in here first. So, Palau. Palau is going to be right before Panama. So you can see on this page we have Norway up here. We've got some open spots. It'll be Palau and then Panama. Here's our two Papua New Guinea coins. This page is looking pretty full here. So I'm going to put a placeholder card in there to remind me that that's where my token needs to get printed and go. And we'll get out the bullion book. Alright, so actually I tried it. This capsule is not going to fit in the bullion book, and I realized why it has a high relief capsule is because that ruby sticks significantly above the surface of the coin. So it has to have the high relief capsule to accommodate the dimensions of the ruby. So it is not going to go in a different capsule that will fit in the bullion book. So it's just going to have to go back in the case, and it will go into my world coins box, along with like the big 5-ounce Mali coin and the 5-ounce Liechtenstein coin. It'll have to go into that box in its packaging. So we will get a token printed to go into this book, but that will be it. All right, that is it for Tuesday morning here. Thanks for joining me and spending time. I hope you enjoyed that coin. Palau does a lot of different coins, like I said, but all of them are these low mintage collector coins, so all of them are fairly spendy. But take a look out there for them. You'll see what I mean. Okay, thanks for spending your time with me. As always, thanks for your subscriptions, all your comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one.